As I was saying, y'all, okay, I was finishing up the message about the karmics and divine masculine or whatever, but this, with it, like the situations will vary with as as a collective, because now on the other foot, like this could have been you guys masculine. And, you know, some it's not your masculine. Your masculine came in or is about to come in, or they're coming in. Yeah, about to come in right now. So God was preparing you for whatever, I mean, to do with a relationship or your work. Like you had to go through all of these altercations and things that's going on to do with your spiritual growth, to prepare you and get you ready so that you'll know what you're up against or whatever. So, guys, so I'm going to continue to talk about, people, they'll try to push your buttons or whatever to try to get you out of your element or whatever of being on a high vibration, because they're on a low vibration or whatever, and they don't understand why. And it's because they refuse to um not love people accordingly. Like, you see people that get so high up in their ego and their pride or whatever, and not ever give people their recognition or whatever, or they feel that you're too low to be associated with them. That in that aspect of that particular situation, that's what happened with the karmic divine masculine, which he was a karmic as well. He could be seen as, he could have been a famous person, a teacher, a preacher, a lawyer, or doctor, work at any type of place, could be in a manager position, have a high status quota, is seen in this great big light in the public's eye, could be an artist, an actress. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to tell you people or whatever. Like, sometimes a person can miss out on their blessing trying to look above whom they feel that they are. They could miss out on, someone that God could literally be sending across their path for them to have dealings with, that they refuse to deal with or whatever. Like, they miss the opportunity thinking that they're so high up. You can't judge a book by its cover. I got a lot of richness on the inside of me. I know a lot of things. It may seem at times that I don't. And like, at times, sometimes when I jump onto these videos, whatever, I'm nervous. I'm anxious. It's not so much as nervous. I'm anxious because I'm going to be me regardless. And I've been around all walks of life, of people, and I've went through all walks of life. So, me, I know how to maneuver through any situation that's brought before me. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I grew up with basically mostly, I always hung around with Spanish people, with my Spanish friends. And so you'll see my voice kind of fluctuate from, to, because I'm used to speaking in that manner, I'm used to speaking in that tone, but I also can get ghetto, and talk all black and all of that. And then I'm from Texas anyway, so I'm country anyway. So, just the cursing and so. But I got a lot of work that I got to do, that I'm working on or whatever, to help myself try to get out of the space and the place that I'm in. Sometimes God don't allow things to happen when, it could be 20 or 30 years later or whatever. And me, in some sense, I feel that God held back, or he didn't allow me to get to the space and place that I'm in now until this appointed time. And it's all counted all joy. It's to do solely for me and my kids, and so, that's another story. It's so much going on in this world. But guys, we have to be careful how we're treating people. You can't get so high up to where you don't pay attention to the small things. Because God could be sending a rat. I'm talking about literally someone that have snitched, someone that have been on the corner ground, someone who have slept under the bridge, someone you got to, at times, in this particular time, you got to pay attention to everything, because you may miss it. You may miss it. You don't know who God is going. God will use anything. I remember me telling them, God will use a rat to tell what the snitch told. Don't ever discriminate or whatever, on people, because it's weakening, like people that's being in low, dark places. The reason why they're stuck and they have no hope with coming out of those deep, dark, karmic cycles or places is because they lose hope and they get stuck there because no one is giving them a word of encouragement. No one is helping them. No one is making them feel that it could be better or they can do better. People are being so ugly in this day and time and selfish. They don't care about anyone else but themselves and money. And it's me, 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 me. And if you're narcissistic and you can't even see past your damn 5 fingers while they're right in front of your face, then you need to just stay stuck right there, because that's the place that you're going to end up being in 20, 30 years from now. And you're claiming that you're moving up the ladder, but you're just still in that same old cycle or whatever, going through those same old situations, never getting off that Ferris wheel because, I choose to, it's my way or the highway. I'm going to look at this person like they're crap because I'm better than them and all this stuff. No, you can miss your blessings doing that. So what I'm saying, guys, is, like I say, it was the karmic masculine and the karmic or whatever, even though I know I made, I had an effect on all of them. They're seeing their true self. The word, how tiny you will really make a person feel by just walking away from. Sometimes, yeah, you're in that space and place of, I can't breathe, I can't deal with this person, I got to leave, I got to go, or whatever. But in another aspect of, if a female think that she's coming and, she's going to come knock you out the box and she can do it better than you and she come to take this man from you. No, we got different situations for different reasons and different actions and so forth. So you got to label them and put them in the right slot or whatever, because if a person is jealous or whatever of a person or whatever, you got jealous people that will try to do anything in their will and power to knock you off of your throne or whatever. They'll either try to do something better than you, or I haven't never seen a person that was jealous try to leave the scene. I haven't. A person that's jealous of you, they're going to give you a run for your money and try to fight you and try to take you out of your position. That's what jealous people do. They're going to be talking behind your back. They're going to be trying to make it seem like they're better. They're going to be trying to, in the same token, all in the same token, they're really jealous of you. You found a person, like, give that person their props or whatever. You know, if they're a great candidate for the position and they're suited well for that particular position that they're in, give them their props. It's not for you to come and try to knock them off their throne like, oh, you belong in their position. No, ma'am. It doesn't work like that. And that's even in the sense of women trying to take another female spot and take this man from her. It's nothing to do with I can't breathe. No, it's nothing to do with that. If you're jealous of this position that this other female have and you feel that, oh, you look better than her or you belong with this particular individual or you could do it better or whatever. No, you're just having ugly energy with you and it's something to do with you or whatever that you need to fix or whatever. It's nothing to do with that other female or male. And you have people that push their weight over on you energetically in those certain type of situations. Like females or whatever think that they look better or they're intimidated by you or whatever, or that, you know, it's something about you that they think you look better than them or whatever. You know, they try to project and push their way up over on you to try to take your spot. I don't know why people do that, but it's ignorantly. But when I first begin, you know, it's been a year. And me or whatever, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction what I have learned or whatever because it have happened to me. One thing that you can do or whatever that will take a low vibrational woman out of her element and put her back in her place where she belongs is walking away. When you find a female that feel like that, oh, she's coming to take your man, if that's not your husband or whatever, then you're not supposed to allow no other female to come just take your husband. But if he's not cooperating with you and he's vibrating on a low vibration and he's with that cheating stuff, then, you know, you just let bygones be bygones and you pray. And, you know, I know it's going to be hurtful, but you let God deal with that adulterous spirit or whatever, and the female too, because females got it bad thinking that they're not going to get punished for sleeping and messing around with a married man, and they're liars. They very well are going to get punished for doing that, just like the man who participated in it and caused this situation, the cheating or whatever, and, you know, played a part in it or whatever. Both parties is going to be held accountable for their actions and what they did to betray the wife or whatever. So, you know, one thing that I have found out, and it's these females or whatever that feel that they are sitting on the throne or whatever, and then you come around, you cannot even feel that you look all that good or that you're that hellable, but you got females that still have something with you. You know, we never know what reason is for why they dislike you so much, or they want to take you off your throne or whatever, like, or that they belong in your position when it comes to some certain type of male or whatever, or they want to take this gentleman from you or whatever. It's just also signet. It gives them something, a sense of an ego boost, pride, and all of that. You know, it does something to their ego. It feeds their ego or whatever to be able to do certain things as such or whatever, but they're not realizing they're on a low vibration, and that's very ugly. Trying to take someone else out of their spot when they're in a relationship with some type of male or female relationship. So what I'm saying is, you know, on this journey or whatever, it's been a year ago, could be a year and 2 months, I think it was. Because it was like in December or November or something when I left this particular person or this group setting or whatever. Like everything that I tried to do, these people were always pushing up against me. No, 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 no. And God already had something else lined up and planned for me, like where I just clicked immediately after. That's how I know I was supposed to leave, because God was telling me, even in his word, he said, you tested them out and they not of me. Because if they were, they wouldn't have treated you as such. So they are now probably thinking that, and trying to place the blame game, and it's you, and you did this, but they caused some conflict. They made these people think that I was talking ugly to someone or whatever, or trying to put someone down, and they all did it, and it was all a setup, and it was very much untruthful, and they treated me unjust and unfair, and they wouldn't allow me to do anything. Like, I felt the energy forces coming against me, and it was so many people. Like, and then I jumped over here where I jumped to the secular, where these are artists or whatever that I'm dealing with, and people just in general or whatever, that their energy was so much lighter, and they welcomed me, and it was a trip, but it was like a learned lesson for me. It was like God was trying to show me, like, quit believing in people that wear my name and operate like they're for me, because you got people that's right in the church house that is not for me. They are more worse than a person that's acknowledging that they're a sinner and they're doing sinful things, and they're still believing on the Lord for everything that they do. So that was a lesson for me. You know what I'm saying? So again, I state, I don't understand why, but I would much rather not. I don't care what people go and say about me or what they do. People, they're going to try to make you look bad at all costs. But my thing is, why? You don't have no reason to do that. The only way you're going to have a reason to do that is you want someone to look underneath you because you're intimidated by them, and you really got some ish that you need to work on, that you're dealing with some type of jealousy, and it's projections that you have that haven't been healed, that you're forcing up on, pushing up on other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy or whatever, but I know people's energy. I know how they move. I know who they are, and it's just crazy. Like, I know who people are. So, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but God already showed and told me what you were going to do. Even people that, and it hurt me, it do, when people betray me, but I already be knowing that they're not worth a piece of crap. You know what I'm saying? But in order to keep those energies out right now, because I need to solely focus on myself, I'm like in a little bubble right now. If I know that you're not for me and you're not showing me physically, I got to let you go. Because I need people that's going to love me for me and going to really be for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no players. I don't need no manipulators. I don't need no haters. I don't need no betrayers. I don't need no one envy. I don't need no one's jealousy. I don't need no one hate. I don't need none of that strife, malice. I don't need any of that stuff. And if I can detect that you have that stuff that's operating out of you or whatever, I'm going to move my energy. I'm going to remove it. And I'm not going to have any dealings. I'm going to cut you off. I may come back and deal with you at a later date, but I'm going to have to remove myself. I can't, because me personally, I come to the table with a lot. You know what I'm saying? It may not be shown as much physically, but God have his giftings in me, and he have made me rich. I have a lot to offer to people, and it's not just money or whatever, in which you should not be trying to love or base your connections, or if you're going to deal with someone, off of just money anyways. This world is crazy. So again, I say, so when this girl, she did that to me. God had already shown me what she was going to do and everything. And like, it was like she was trying to put me at the bottom of the barrel, like trying to make me seem like I was slow or she was better than me or I didn't know, different things or whatever, that she had me all messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever. And me being the old person that I used to be, and I was a very angry person, she would have caught the palm of my hand. I'm not lying, y'all. Like, I would have, I would have smacked this girl or did something. Like, I don't play like that. But because God have changed me, and what I did was I removed myself and I let her have that. If that's what she thought she was doing, taking someone from me. And I also relayed this to him because he was trying to act as though I was speaking up on her, just saying some stuff or whatever, because I had already told him what she was doing. I know an attention seeker when I see him. I know people that's fake, fraudulent, all of that. I know when you're playing with God, all of that. I know that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do it. I can't do it. If you're doing things like that, no, we're going to have a problem. So, it is what it is, but she tried to force that up on me, and I'm like, do this hoe, like, literally just think that she above me or she just got it like that? Because, it made me so mad or whatever to where I left the building. I let him have her and her have him. And quite naturally, they had some type of interactions going on or whatever. She got his attention, okay? And guess what? I left them right in that attention. Whatever they thought that they was going to get out of that, they was left stuck in that. And he then came back several times while this woman was, in the mix. And it was another female as well that he was dealing with. Then it was 1,000 females that he was dealing with. Like, that's too many women in your energy to be feeling like that they got feelings for you, like in another way, and it's in a lustful way. No, I can't do you. I already see the signs and I see what's going on. And guess what? We gonna bust this up. I don't want no parts of it. You get my drift? Okay, so that's what it was. And this fool is trying to come back right now, but I don't think that for a minute I want to even deal with anyone like that, because you only got one or two times. And like, I'm starting to see so much that people are, we used to have like 1 to 3 chances to clean up our act or be right with someone or what. Okay, that first time you get away with it, you do it again, that's the second time or whatever. The third time, you're not supposed to even don't even allow this person to make it. But I'm to the point to where you do something the first time and you out of my energy, you out of my space, you out of my face. I don't want nothing to do with you. And that spirit to die, I have no time to play like energetic animosity and all this ugly transferring these spirits and all this stuff. We're not gonna do that. So I'll be back with the rest, guys. If you don't mind, if you would like and subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. God bless.